Good evening, everyone. This is Vinod from Excel Snippet, our video number 8. And this time I'm going to make the continuation of what we did in our previous video number 7, where we have said I'm going to select the entire row of conditional formatting using a normal cell references here. And this time I'm going to use more than one condition here. So I'm going to go for a AND logical test because I want two dimensions to be checked, and if both the dimensions are satisfied, then the entire line of the conditional formatting should be colored. Let's come back to my data. This is the data that we already saw once, so I'll make our life a little more easier. So let me just delete when okay, I have few data here. So let's say I have around 59 items of data. Now I'm going to create a conditional formatting inside an AND condition, or rather I can say that I'm going to use an AND condition inside a conditional formatting with the cell references here. So I don't want to go for a detailed mode because what I'm trying to do right now is in the company I have a drop down menu here so that I can make this data a little dynamic, and I have the product drop down that I have here. I've created that two drop downs based on these list using a data validation. So if you don't know much about data validation, you can check my previous video so you can see that. Probably this will be there at the end of our video, so you can check out how to do a data validation here. And I'm going to select the whole data from top to bottom, and then I'm going to go back to the conditional formatting, and again I'm starting with a new rule. And last time I just used an equals function to just figure out whether my dates are matching here or not, and then I created a data validation to make them dynamic. So now I'm making two conditions here, so I'm going to start with an AND condition here, open bracket, then I scroll up and pick up the company name here and F4 twice and give an equals if that matches with my company name. Then I give a comma and choose the product here and F4 twice, then if that is going to match with the quad. So if these two conditions are going to match, then I'm going to just say format, and I'm going to use a dark green with a bold yellow font this time instead of a white one. Give an OK. Now you can see automatically it shows wherever I have that combination of my company and the product, those are all lines are colored here, irrespective of where these lines are. So if this is not gonna work, for example, I'm gonna pick up the next company called Tricolor, then you can see that there is no condition where, or I never saw a company selling quad or buying quad from me. So let me just check the next item, Daniel. Then you can see that I have two sales that I made to this company on this particular product, and I would like to again go back to my gel blossom again, and I can see I never sold this product to anybody. Then I'm going to take the last one called Roda Boom, and then I'm going to take maybe the one which is mentioned here called Yankee. So now you can see that this is how this is coloring it. So when I have a larger data and I would like to know how many times I've sold this in a particular component, then I can use this as a list. And if I want a separate report on this, then use Control Shift L, that allows you to get the data validation. Then just filter them by color. So you can see these are the products that I sold for this company, and this is the dimension that I have here. If you wish to have them as a separate sheet, just copy the whole list and then paste it here. When I paste it here, in our previous video also I said this, you won't get the coloring part because as I don't have the conditional formatting for this. And in the previous video I told you if you are a user of 2007 or 2007 version, then sometimes what happens is when I try to filter out and when I try to copy paste the filtered logics, I will get even the unfiltered options also, but I can stop them by just making one small change here. So before I do the copy, I'll select the whole data here, and then I'll press F5 in my screen, and then that will take me to special, and then I'll go to special. I'll say I want a visible cells to be done. so visible cells only. When I give an OK, then when I copy it, even if you are working in 2007 version, still you get the right data broken. As I am using 2019, so I don't have an issue of handling this data. But again, if you're using 2007 version, then you may have a difficulty in handling it. So this is how we do our multiple conditions inside the conditional formatting using a formula called AND. This works in all the version in Excel, and this checks and this gives you an idea about what is the permutation combination that I am dealing with too. This is Vinod signing out from Excel Snippet, your Excel Quick View series. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't subscribe my channel, please do subscribe it and continue learning. Thank you so much.